killed by the police department, whether it be unjustly, whether it be due to someone having mental illness, just basically the police did not handle themselves in a better manner. And it's all because our city, our mayor doesn't provide them with the tools that they need. Our mayor is constantly just putting killers on the street in uniform and not de-escalators. We don't have people out here that can speak to someone that is having a manic episode. So today we're going to remember these people. Here in the city of Fort Worth, there were 68 people killed by the police department once Betsy Price became a mayor, which I believe was in 2011, if I'm not correct. I'm correct, 2011. 68 people. There were so many people that had names, but the city has buried their story so deep. We couldn't find pictures and we couldn't find the situations of their early demise. That is a problem. We are not going to forget these people. These are people. They are souls. They are energy. We are here to bring their energy back to us, because as we all know, energy doesn't die, it just transfers. Okay? So we're going to uplift these people. We're going to have Jameson come up here. He's going to do his poetry. We're going to have Avery sing us a song. I'm going to mention some of the names of the people that has been killed. And then we're going to post their pictures up so the people here in Fort Worth know who they are. Remember who they are. Not forget that they have families out here that have to mourn them being gone. So Jameson, if you will, please come up here and give us a word. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. Can y'all hear me okay? I have 2 poems I'm going to do today. A little bit closer. Just a little information about the first one. The first one's about basically being a black boy with like ambitions out of this world and looking to any way to get free. So the first one is called Clover. Forgetting the sunshine and backwards hopscotch. Playing Russian roulette with childhood memories, forgetting the feeling. Pissing pieces back together, too far high, he's a floater. So high, too far, he's the rock bottom on clouds in his chest. Swirling cumulus clouds nowhere, he's trying to manifest things through the heavens. His head was always in the sky, he was too smart, he was too right, when he was wrong, he was right. Pieces of his lost memories, leftover sucker, slow reminiscence, meditative wind. question I couldn't answer. My skin too bright to be black, but too pasty to be white. See, I was black outside, but my businesses and mine was identical to that of mankind. To everyone around me, I had answered questions that made no sense to my theory. So I tried to answer. Being black is like the color of screens. Swinging higher and higher until screens become silent and you start flying. Reaching for heaven because death was as easy as a flip of a finger. Dying became as easy as all you gotta do is whistle. It wasn't like we didn't know. To die wasn't already on our to-do list. So we swayed in our dreams, wondering if one day if we swung high enough we'll jump deep into the burning eyes of our son's son. I love my skin. But because my skin is not white enough for my parents' grandkids, being black is like a dead black tree. Giving up under the pressure of storm tears, waiting to become compost white paper, paint me nothing. But never forget that y'all are winning the war. Your eyes are still scared of me. But we was created equal. I wouldn't wish my skin was 3 shades brighter than the sun, 1 shade darker than the moon, and on occasion, when all dancing around the circle of fire turns me gray, I will cry my liquid salvation and show you what it's like to be black under a night sky. Because it's kind of hard when you teach high school kids nothing is new under the sun, so change will never come. Y'all are still people, and we're just still slaves trying to find the free in our feet. But I know what it's like without a doubt to be Jameson. And my father was not a Crayola and my mother was not a map cover. And for those who decided they know what it's like to be black because they got a master's degree in African American studies like I was a subject that needed to be studied, I forgive you. I understand. But you will never know the feeling when you know you're clean. When you look in the mirror, you still look dirty. Thank you. Damn.
Thanks, James. That was awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Alright, so next we got coming out is Avery. She's gonna sing a song. So please give a round of hand. Applause for Avery.
Alright, I'm gonna sing with y'all. If y'all know this song, please sing along with me. Let's move in a little bit. Give me 1 second. Will y'all sing that with me if I would do it again? Thank you guys so much.
Let's Somebody help me with this mic.
I'm a big dude, man. This mic keeps getting lower and lower. Right now, what I like to do is I like to mention the names of those that we do. I want to go ahead and apologize in advance if I mispronounce any names. I have pride. I am not a prideful person, so you can correct me. All right? Because we're all here together. So if I mispronounce a name, please forgive me.
I'm sorry?
Quamon Jefferson. Ra Thomas. Daniel Brumley. Philip Valle. Kelvin Goldstone. John Michael George. Jermaine Darden. Daniel Guerra. Tatiana Jefferson. Amari Malone. Tony Durham. Jennifer Espinoza. Christopher Lowe. Cody Seals. Alicia Trevino. Jerry Waller. Jaquavion Slayton. Eduardo Sixto Quezada. Stacy Burrs. David Spain. David Barrett. Jeremy Reveille. Brady Dustman. William Jimmy Whitman. Joseph Elliott. Archie Terrell. Javante Myers. Fred Cardenas. Reginald Miller. Jose Arroyo Rosales. Michael Jacobs. Trayshawn Miller. Now we know there are more names and people we have forgotten. We have blank pages and Sharpies if you'd like to add a name of a loved one or a person that you know that was killed by the police. What we're about to do, and with the help of Sarah, she's going to explain how we're going to go about putting the mural out. And what I mean by mural, I mean by these photos that we have up here for you all to participate in. We have their photos, we have their story, we have ribbons, and we have flowers.
Okay, so we have the name and the picture and what happened to majority of them. After doing a lot of our research, we learned that a lot of their names were undocumented. There's no media. Some of them were a long time ago, before social media. So some of them are still represented. They're gonna have like a silhouette picture instead of their picture, and they might not have the story because it is so hidden and it is so like filed away. But we're still going to recognize those people. What we are going to do is I have ribbon and twine, and we are going to put it through the holes on the top and the bottom. We also have flowers that you can zip tie to that twine so the flowers can hang with them. You can put it on any of these trees right here. Now, if you don't know, this right here is the firefighter and the police memorial, okay? Now, this is our memorial. So these trees right here are going to be ours. So what I would like for you to do, first I want to invite any of the family members of the victims to come up first to pick up the paper, and you can pick your tree first. Also, there are some of them you can do more than one person to a piece of string because the trees are really big. Okay. If you have any questions, find me. But first, let's let the family come up and get their images and their string, zip ties, and flowers. And then if y'all want to make a line, and I'll give out like one. We have about, I think it's like 37 pictures to hang. Okay, guys. All right. And if we can give the family of the victims a round of applause, please, for being brave enough to come out here.